Hey everyone! Welcome to this week's Stonehearth Desktop Tuesday. As Alpha 19 returns our focus to Rayya's children, let's take a closer look at some of the work that artist Allie has been doing for their Tier 2 building templates. The Ascendancy, our optimistic forest friends, have had their Tier 2 templates for a few alphas now. Very nice, white, blue, and stone upgrades from their pragmatic wooden frontier lodges. Allie's goal for Rayya's Children Tier 2 templates was to upgrade their Tier 1 golden brick houses to the same degree, with colors and visual complexity, while also amping up the game's lore and heightening your sense that the world of Hearth is a living place, full of intricate detail. To get inspired, Allie took a look at existing Adobe cities. What kinds of visual aesthetic implies that a city has gotten wealthier and more technologically advanced? She hit on this picture. What if the walls were red and the gold was a highlight? What if the walls were inset from the highlight? She tried it out with this little red house, just to get the math on the floor and the wooden roof logs correct. However, Tier 2 is about way more than colors. Like I said, it's about visually increasing the complexity of your city, making it clear you've ascended to the next level in tech and prosperity. So Allie also looked at pictures of Adobe cities that were dense with detail. What makes your eye want to get lost in this scene? When you use the Tier 2 template, she wants you to feel like you can make a city just like one of these, with lots of nooks and crannies for Hearthlings to disappear into. She also drew a lot of inspiration from Mumbling Mute's excellent city, Argent Mort. The city is epic, she says, and visually cohesive. Many of you tell us that you'd like to build at this level but aren't sure how, that you built all of the templates that we have over and over again, so your cities all look the same. If you're one of these people, how can we give you a chance to build something that feels like Argent Mort, but out of templates instead? Allie's first answer to this question is to make the templates visually distinctive from every angle, as she demonstrates here, with the Potter, Weaver, and Mason's houses for Rayya's children. Unlike the Ascendancy Tier 2 houses, which have a single front side, her goal with these Rayya's children houses was to make them interesting from several angles. They have a gold and teal color scheme because they're crafters' houses, and as such ought to look different at a glance from Tier 1 and Tier 2 templates. Making the templates look distinct from every angle seemed very promising, so Allie took this and the aforementioned color scheme and made the large red house, which you can see here. Her specific goal was that you could put this house down 4 different times in 4 different rotational directions and get a whole city block of interesting patterns and shapes that the template can recombine with itself and not at all look like it's being repeated. Taking this to the next level, Allie then made Big Lodge. Like the large red house, it looks distinct from all angles and has tons of staircases that draw the eye and your Hearthlings around and around the building as they race for the different rooms. Awesome houses are lovely, but to also increase the sense that the city's alive, she made the communal kitchen, which has the cook's workbenches inside and outdoor seating for the Hearthlings so that you can see them eating together at mealtimes. Finally, to contribute to the lore of the world and cap off a mid-level city, Allie created a template for a small shrine from the Church of Rayya's Mystery, called Rayya's Shadow. Good citizens leave offerings in the pots at the 4 corners, and at night, when the fire pit lights up, the lattice doors and windows cast a mystical shadow and light pattern over the desert sands. The template doesn't have any furniture in it. It serves only to celebrate Mother Rayya and the way that her wisdom lights the way through the dark times. Allie was happy to report that Chris's building improvements have made this round of templates much easier to create than Ascendancy Tier 2. They're structurally much more complicated, and even so, as of this moment, only a couple of them are still giving her trouble. She looks forward to getting these into your hands when Alpha 19 goes live. Until then, let us know what you think of her work here in the comments or on our forum at discourse.stonehearth.net. See you next week!